Guyana sees the state of Roraima as a lucrative partner in the region's effort aimed at resolving the food security challenge. This was disclosed by President Dr. Irfan Ali during his recent visit there. Dr. Ali and Prime Minister of Barbados Mia Mottley met the governor of Roraima, Antonio Denarium, at the governor's palace in Bovista.
There are tremendous opportunities with Barbados added to this partnership. Right now we are working on a Barbados-Guyana food terminal, and we want to expand that to include Roraima, so that not only are we looking now at the two markets, but looking as to how we can bring the private sector together from Barbados, Guyana and Roraima, creating a food logistics hub that can feed into all the traffic that comes in to Barbados, including the cruise line industry.
The president pointed to the infrastructural development currently taking place in Guyana that will improve trade with the state of Roraima. He noted that with Barbados included, the goal of integrating the state of Roraima into CARICOM becomes closer to reality. While providing an update on the Linden to Lethem Road link, Dr. Ali hinted at Roraima playing a role in expediting its completion through investments.
So that we can have the complete link ready. We are already pursuing many international partners for the development of the deepwater port. And I know we have updated the governor. The last time he was in Guyana, President Bolsonaro, they said there is some private sector interest also here. And from the government, I know that you're going through a special phase now in the country, but we are ready to move this forward very quickly.
Further, President Ali noted that it is imperative that Guyana and Brazil continue to build and expand their commercial relationships.
It's a natural outcome for both countries that brings a win-win situation, benefit for both countries. So what we're working on now is ensuring from an institutional perspective, from a productive perspective, from a logistics perspective, and from a people-to-people perspective, that we build the right infrastructure, the right ecosystem to support the sustainable development of this commercial relationship beyond the boundaries of Guyana and Roraima.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Mottley shared her thoughts on the benefits of the state of Roraima being integrally involved with the developments in the region.
I think it would be a game changer for the Eastern and Southern Caribbean and for Roraima. Once we can open up Roraima's opportunities as a landlocked state into the rest of the world through Guyana, and then through Barbados we can have access to the wider markets. Barbados has 27 flights to the United Kingdom. We have flights during the winter season to Amsterdam, to Frankfurt, to Scotland, to Ireland. We have daily flights to a number of cities in the United States. We have, similar to Canada, we have to Panama. So that there are tremendous opportunities, and we're now looking to open up between Caribbean and Africa as well.
Prime Minister Mottley believes that the Caribbean can learn from the state of Roraima as it relates to agricultural practices, specifically its artificial insemination programs to expand the livestock industry.
We feel that it is also a market from which we can source produce to keep the cost of living down. As you know, the freight costs coming from the North Atlantic countries and further has gone through the roof in the last 2-3 years because of the COVID pandemic, and worse still now because of the other difficulties with inflation coming out of the war in Ukraine. So we think that from the perspective of logistics and agriculture, there are huge opportunities. As I said earlier to the governor, with tourism, even more. Before the advent of air travel, Brazilians came to Barbados as tourists. We should not be doing less today with more technology than we did 100 years ago when it was longer to travel to Barbados. We feel therefore that there's a market for Barbadians and Caribbean people to come to Roraima and vice versa.
President Ali and Prime Minister Mottley flew over to Bovista from Trinidad and Tobago, where they attended the Twin Island Republic's second Agri-Investment Forum and Expo. Guyana's Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce Onij Walron, and senior officials of the Barbadian government were also at the meeting.